And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We've just defeated Lloyd. However, wasn't quite as well ending as you might think, because Wink has made an appearance and literally took the blade of Dart to protect Lloyd. Why? Thank you, Dragoon level 4 for Albert. That's great. That's one less I have to deal with later. Anyways. Why did you all leave? And didn't bring Wink with you? Nor Lloyd, nor Dart. Wink is probably the first one you should be bringing down, because that sword slash last time looked like it hurt. You trust Dart. Yeah, if anyone should be up there, it should be you, as Rose says. But Dart is the one. Dart's the main character. Dart's the one that's brought everyone together. They trust Dart. They think he's going to bring back the right answer. Now the big question. Wink. Why? You did, but you also sort of didn't. You just sort of set things in motion, and it doesn't exonerate you at all because of the things that happened back in Celis and overall in Serdio. But there were warmongers over there anyway. You just sort of pushed it along a little bit. But everything you've been doing is for this. Lloyd hasn't been our friend in the slightest. He's used Wink. So why shield him? And this is Lloyd in a nutshell. He does not lie. He does not mince his words. He never has in this entire game. He's told it to you straight. What he's going to do, how he's going to do it. That is also true. You have saved Wink twice. You didn't need to do that. Not really. You could have got this, your goals done in another way. Wait, what? Why would anyone want Shana? Emperor Diaz? So he's taking a firmer hand to it now. Bring the 3 divine moon objects and Lloyd. So Lloyd's a part of this somehow for Emperor Diaz. We knew he was, but he's a required item now, essentially. And we need to go to Velweb. And you're just handing them over. You still need to come with us. That, as Wink said, doesn't exactly solve anything or change anything. And the fact that your presence has been requested. No, I'm pretty sure Dart hopes that hurt. And you can tell how hard this is for Dart. That sentence came out in 3 parts. 3 text boxes. That tells you how hard he's saying it. Lloyd is seeing this through to the end. Dart, you might need that sword. Well, let's hope someone goes back and gets it, because that's the only one we've got of that. It may be, Lloyd. It's definitely the case in Dart's area. So, what's the word, Dart? Also comes back to this. Why was Shana taken? Is this just to ensure that Dart and the Dragoons go after him? Because it's a heck of a good way to do it. If there's if Dart's going to do anything, he's going to run through hell to get Shana back. Yeah, we're going to need the moon mirror. No, you're not. There's not many of them left, but there's Gargantos, there's Minotaurs, there's Winglies, there's humans. But there's more than just one species. Time to remember that. Maybe it's time to bring everything together. And we usually know what utopias mean in these types of games. Yeah, Dart doesn't care about fate. He never really has. Shana is going to be back with him. He doesn't care if it's not the way fate is meant to be. He'll do it against fate. And this is the reason why Miranda is in, because Shana has another part to play now. She's been taken by Emperor Diaz. Well, at least you brought a few guards along with you, Wink, even though it looks like you really just ran off and up there. And with Seti along with you, I don't think there's going to be much to worry about. The guards, well, they're along for the ride. I think Seti's the most powerful one there. Anyways, Lloyd. That's a good question. No reason for actually doing that. It wasn't part of your machinations. It wasn't to get close to the moon objects. That you could have done that in any other ways. It helped, but you could have done it any other ways. You were just there. And Lloyd may have just walked into us, but no, he's not a member of the party. He's just coming along with us because, well, Emperor Diaz wants him. And I need to go back up. Why do I need to go back up? Well, there was that whole other way to go. And although we can't really go too far in that direction, there is an item or two that way. There's also a whole bunch of danger that way, but yeah, we'll explain that when we get there. Which is why I'm saving now. putting Mero and Kongol back in because I am still working on the additions and Dragoon levels. How are we doing though? Almost half done with Moonstrike. Almost half done with Cool Boogie. And Kongol's on his way to finishing. Excellent. Anyways, there's nothing up in the Moon Mirror area. But we do have this way, where Miranda was stopping us from going before. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if I can get that item, but I would like it. This is Faust, commander of the super mobile fort, Franbel. Nobody is allowed to pass through. Yeah. That's why I want to get that item. In the middle there is a teleporter that we will want to get. If you want to get stay alive, get out as well. Essentially, that's the recording. However, let's get in contact and combat with it. I'll come back and collect the therapy ring in a moment. There's a good reason why you don't want to fight this. Walk away or you will lose your life. Note that we can actually escape. That's fine. Yeah, we can't actually do damage to Magician Faust. Literally nothing. It's not even registering that we're doing damage. Ow. Another ow. Very much ow. Yeah, we can't win that. And for a very good reason. That isn't there. That's a projection. That's a warning sign. We need a certain item to win that fight. And we won't have it until you receive 50 Stardust. So we'll be back for that. That's why we're getting that's why we're saving up our Stardust. That's what we're working towards. Being able to get past that. So, with that shown, and another therapy ring in hand, yes please, I'm going to meet you down the bottom of back up the top of the ice cliffs, the Kashua Glacier, because I just need to walk back from there. So, see you back there. Ah, looks like we can go back if we want to. That's a very good question. So you're going to wait here. Okay. Yes, we probably should be rushing to where Shana is, but I kind of want to go back to Leningrad to find out what happened, if we can find out. Okay, back in Leningrad, just to see what's happening here. See if we can figure out why Shana was taken. One of the things that did happen in the way back was either the Icicle Knights, or whatever they're called, or the urchin-looking enemies drops a spirit potion. Not sure exactly which one, but one of them did, and I gave that to Kongol, and Kongol is now level 4 Dragoon, so even closer to finishing up with him, which is great. Okay, so what happened? Had a helmet, couldn't see his face, cast a strange spell on you. Well, hopefully Wink's going to be okay. Your body just froze in front of the mysterious person. Covered by a cloak and wearing a helm. No, that doesn't really help us too much, but I guess when we catch up with Emperor Diaz, we'll find out. No, can I get through? Thank you. I actually do want to rest because, well, I need the health. Well, I don't, because we're going to be resting up soon enough anyway, but for the journey back. One last group I need to check with, and that's the Queen and the other two Sacred Sisters. Let's check if Teresa's alright. She should be fine. And Luana and Seti are probably just fine as well. But they might have some insight into this Emperor Diaz. Does seem pretty impossible, doesn't it? Then again, we don't know the reason why Rose is still alive either, do we? Not that the team actually still knows that she's a legendary Dragoon at the moment, but didn't feel animosity from the man called Lloyd. Even though you felt the danger from him when you saw him for the first time. You didn't feel animosity. That's good. At least she's going to make a recovery. I think she'll be okay, seeing as Lloyd isn't dead. Let's face it, if we had killed Lloyd, that'd be worse than what did happen. In Wink's eyes, I think. She has sort of fallen for our mysterious silver swordsman. So let's head back to Lloyd. Let's head on, well, to Velweb. Level 29 for Meru. One more level and we'll have access to all of her additions. About time. Yep. Time to go. So which way is it to Velweb? Well, we've already seen the sign, and a certain Dragoon of the White Silver Dragon stopped us going that way earlier, because she likes to stop us doing things. Yeah, it's off to the west, or the left of this particular screen. Yeah, it's one of these two that drops the spirit potion. Not entirely certain which one, but freeze knight or icicle ball. But whichever one it is, yes please, I'll take a couple more, like 70. Okay, let's check the sign again. Can we get around the sign? Probably not. Yeah, up to the snowfield. Warning, slide. But this is the way to Velweb. Gloriano. Well, that name seems familiar, doesn't it? So, in the Holy Land of Gloriano, it is where we move on to Velweb. Of course, first we do need to go through the snowfield. So next time we're going to do that. There's actually more to do here than you might think. It's just a place we're just going to pass through, sure. But there's this little side area which is actually very, very nice. So next time, the snowfield. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.